Hey guys, Boris Lasser from BK Forex. Welcome to our Forex Daily Technicals for 8/20/13. As Aussie back to lows. As always, trading foreign exchange or margin carries a high level of risk, but not a suitable for investors. I ask you to read this disclaimer very carefully to understand all the associated trading margin and seek advice from a financial advisor if you have any doubts. Well, let's take a look at the charts today. This is a lot of interesting stuff that went down. Just pull the charts up here. Um, and I actually want to start with the Aussie because the Aussie to me was an interesting break. It actually got rejected very badly at 92, and we came pretty much at to the lows of the day. We definitely ended much closer to the lows and to the highs of the day. So big rejection 92 level, and suggests that we maybe want to press pressing the 90 support level here as a possible test. In fact, if you look at the dailies, it also made a small double top at the 92 level. So a lot of overhead resistance on Aussie. Looks like it's a tremendous amount of pressure. We have RBA minutes tonight, which could be more bearish towards Aussie and press a little bit further. And I think that could be an interesting look for the next 24 hours, at least until we get to the FOMC. That seems to be the main story that everybody is driving at for now. So Aussie worth watching, and obviously as you watch the Aussie at this 91 level, targeting 90, you have to also watch, of course, Euro Aussie. Where's my Euro Aussie? Here's Euro Aussie. As a potential break to the upside. You have a very defined channel over here, and a break to the upside could potentially put us back towards a double top test of 150. So both trades, one to the bottom, one to the top, could be of interest today as the day develops. Euro, on the other hand, still having a very tough time at the 34 level. As a matter of fact, if you're looking at this on a technical basis, it's really starting to form almost a triple top formation. So it's not like the Euro looking considerably stronger in the Aussie, just simply sort of relatively stronger in the Aussie. And the reason why is because you have this obviously single top failure here at 3,400, a failure over here, and a failure here to break 3,400 2 days in a row. Basically, we failed here in the 80s, just in front of the 3,400, and again ending up sort of midstream. The thing about this, though, is that it's still unresolved. I mean, as long as we kind of hold 33s, possibly 32.50s, basically as long as we kind of hold over here, it's still more of a consolidation pattern. But if you're range trading, this is certainly a very low risk short against very defined risk parameters. So if you short against the 34s, you certainly don't have too much move against you before you know you're wrong. And if you're right, this could unwind all the way out to the 32s. It's hard to say, though. I think this is really a function of much more indecision than any kind of definitive development here, simply because the market is as confused as everybody else regarding the Fed policy and also the strength of the European recovery, because we're also going to get the PMI data on Thursday. So just as technicals are kind of expressing indecision, so I think they're mirroring a lot of the fundamentals drivers that's in the marketplace. Still, really worth watching. On the other hand, if we take this out decisively, we can just blow through this. It really opens up around all the way out to 35, possibly even 36. So it is at a critical point of indecision here, or decision, however you want to look at it, as far as the euro goes. Pound pretty much telling you the same story. We're acting a little bit better here, but still, this 56.50 capping any kind of a move, a breakthrough here towards the 57s really puts us on path towards a test of the 57.50 double top, which is a key double top on the swing high in the pound here. And the last thing that was kind of interesting to me today, and perhaps I think surprising in the face of higher U.S. yields and everything else, is just the putrid performance of dollar yen. Dollar yen actually failed 98. We had a big run up, failed 98, came back down, and now while we're trading above 97.50, it's not inconceivable to see that the shorts may want to try to press 97s. If they break 97s, it really opens up the run here all the way out to 96s. So what you see basically here, a lot of graveyard dojis across the board here with yen, euro, even pound not so much, but yen and euro really expressing it. And that basically telegraphing to you that it's the day of indecision. The one key and clear development is this weakness in the Aussie, and that's definitely worth watching because, of course, the break of the 91s really puts us on path towards a retest of the 90s, and that's going to be something I think worth watching both on the crosses and on the majors as the day progresses. So that's how the day shapes up. Wishing you guys the best of luck and the best of trading. This is Boris Schlossberg for BK Forex. Over and out.